You're on.
And we are here now in Skate Safe, Long Island, New York, for Game 3 of the minor series between the New England Insanity Black and the New Haven Fire Ants. This one's going to be shot and it's going to be blocked away by Borelli. Coming back now, we have Dave Gardner.
Great job, guys. Just underway. I was just making sure they had ice cream before we head out.
Do they have ice cream?
Yes. No. I lied. Oh. Vasilek behind the net being bumped by Miller. As New England controls. Game 3. Winner advances. You guys know the drill. Vasilek taking a return pass. Back to Jacobellis. Squirts into the corner. Picked up by Miller. That was Miller mark. Over to Barnes. Barnes now to Penna. Penna shot. Big save. No rebound. Chance from Miller as he swooped in. Ferroli trying to connect with Vasilek, and he just missed that one. Up on the wing, it's Penna. Penna and Miller, 2-on-1. Jacobellis back. Penna moving in. Pella to Miller. And the big stick of Jacobellis. Got that one. Now Vasilek on the toes. Nice move. Vasilek moving in. Vasilek between the D. Vasilek to the forehand. He scores! Oh, what a play.
Unbelievable goal by Vasilek.
Yeah, watch this right here on the replay. When that comes up, it's actually going to be in real time. Now watch this. Watch Vasilek right here. Pull it way behind him and then pull it up. Backhand, forehand. Oh, wow. There was just too many moves to follow. It started at center when he just held that puck behind him. Needed to let the Hartford defenseman pass by.
Yeah, he just stunned the Fire Ants on that one.
Oh, man. That's one of the better goals of the weekend right there. So New England up 1-0 here in Game 3. Moving in now is Gajor. Gajor, he was battling with Beaudet. Gajor now picking up the puck and sends it back into his own zone. Game 1 went to New Haven 4-2, and Game 2 was 4-2 New England. And that's how we got here in Game 3. And I would like to report out of Feasterville. I got a score in 1 second. As Hartford plays it back into their own zone. Puck in deep. Allen trying to get it. Couldn't do it. Hartford moves in. Shot. A nice save by Fagnan. Swooping in on the play. I think that was Corey Harrison, 21. Pass in front. Harrison couldn't get it. Comes up to Gajor. Gajor moving in. Snapshot. Kick save by Fagnan. Comes into the corner. And this is Harrison. Harrison bumped on the play. 2 Ants behind the net. Nobody from the Insanity back there. Harrison and Gajor rather, were back there all by themselves.
That must have been a scary play
now
for Fagnan.
Yeah, Beaudet moving in. His shot was blocked. Ferrelli with a shot, and that's a nice save by Borelli. Long clearing attempt. Picked up now Switage. Sends it out front. Chance for Hartford. Shot just went wide. I said Hartford again, did I? Yep. That was New Haven. Penna with a move.
Bigger surge.
Blocked by Jacobellis. 2-0 the other way. Now Ferrelli in alone. Ferrelli in. Shot, and he scores! Breakaway by Ferrelli on the 2-0. Taking the pass from Vasilek. And New England goes up 2-0 early.
Yeah, New England jumps out to the early lead. Now comes the hard part for it seems like a lot of teams. They've got to find a way to hold these leads and not sit back.
So it's 2-0 now in favor of New England here in Game 3. Now Hartford moving in. Shot tipped. Rebound in front. 2 saves by Fagnan on Switage, who was in front of the net. Penna now. Penna goes behind the net, trying to pass it in front. His pass was blocked. Another pass off the side of the net. And Switage plays it to himself back to center. Big shout out to people back in Rhode Island watching the game. Colin and Roy. tuning in. Coach Ryder, want to say thanks for tuning in and supporting the team. Behind the net, the Fire Ants go. That was David Joseph, sends it back to Penna. Switaj had it. He dishes it off, and shot hit a skate. Nice block there by Salisbury, and Vaslett and Salisbury break. They crisscross. Vaslett controlling the puck now. New England up by 2. And Vaslett goes behind his own net.
New Haven Fire Ants trying to put some pressure on right now.
Yep. And a hooking call coming. Some nice work by Vaslett. And a hooking call coming to 81, David Joseph of New Haven. He's not happy about that. Got Vaslett on the glove, and anytime you touch the glove, the refs are going to show you no love.
Yeah, those referees, a lot of tough love out there.
A lot of tough referees. We had one guy take one in the face early, and he's back out there reffing.
We have Officer McEnroe with us.
Yeah, we have McEnroe up here in the box. Right now we got the Joker and Scotty Too Hotty down there reffing. Look at the Emmanuel now. Look at him. He's got this big, I don't know if you can see, it looks like a blindfold. Right there, the referee, Mark Emmanuel, the Joker.
That's not helping the old, what are you, blind ref?
No, it's not. He can't see a thing out there. He hasn't missed a call. Now Vaslett moving in as New England's on the power play. Chance to take a commanding 3-0 lead here in game 2. Ferrelli with it, sends back to Salisbury at the point. The winner goes to Vegas. Salisbury with a drive. Big save by Borelli. Penna trying to get there. He bumps with Ferrelli. Vaslett moving in. Vaslett dishing it across to Jacobellis, and it hit a stick. And Jacobellis brings it back to center.
New England Insanity still trying to set up in the offensive zone to get that third goal.
Yes, they are. Vaslett. He's battling with Barnes. Jacobellis now. Salisbury a shot and a save by Borelli. And a face-off. So updating some scores from Feasterville. Game 3. It was the Demons Orange 5 and the Nightmare 0. So Demons Orange will be going to Vegas after falling behind 1-0 in that series. They won the next 2. So there's one Game 3 out of the way over there in Feasterville. Everything going to Game 3 today in both Long Island and Feasterville.
Yeah, some really good playoff series.
Salisbury behind the net for New England. He holds 40 seconds to go on the man advantage. Sends it back to Jacobellis, and he's just going to curl back at center. First half, 2-0 New England. Jacobellis with a drive, and that deflects and goes wide. Penna picks it up, sends it away, and Barnes one-on-one. Back is Vaslett. Barnes moving in. Barnes shot. That deflects wide. Vaslett got a piece of that. Salisbury back there banging with Barnes. Jacobellis puts it up. It's a 4-on-2. Barnes is trapped. New England moving in. This is Vaslett. Vaslett moving in. Shot. That was blocked. Drive, and that goes out of play. Jacobellis tried to whack at the bouncing puck.
Yeah, Borelli so far has been the busier of the two goalies down there, but we can't discredit Fagnan. He was such a crucial part of that second game win for the New England Insanity.
Yes, he was. 4-2 win for the Insanity. Back in game 2. Seems like forever ago. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage, so New Haven may have survived that power play. And they will. The man's out of the box. Joseph comes out. And it's 1-on-3 the other way. Snapshot saved by Fagnan. As Alicki got one away. Alicki behind the net battling Berube. Alicki now all the way to the slot. And a shot. Kick save by Fagnan. Berube pushed it out to center. Kept in by Boussier, but then he loses it. Him and Butterfield give chase to center. Boussier rubs out Butterfield against the glass. Boussier now brings his big body in, a swoop on the puck, but getting back was Butterfield. Nobody can get a hold of it. Now Butterfield over to Beaudet. Beaudet 2-on-2 with Salisbury. Salisbury gets it. Goes around him, and Salisbury moving in to the backhand, a shot and a save by Borelli. Salisbury plays it to himself, trying to get away from Gajor. Salisbury getting hooked and held by Gajor. Salisbury creating some space. Salisbury in a slush shot. That went wide and goes out of play with 5:11 to play.
Some vicious battles along the board so far. Both teams just not conceding an inch.
That's a game 3. Ref's going to let them play a little bit. So they're going to let some of the bumping and some of the grinding go. Kind of looks like a teenage prom out there a little bit, you know. Yeah, that was a joke by our official. I can't take credit for that one. New Haven moving in. A shot by Boussier. That goes wide. Boussier picks it up on the sideboard in front of his own bench. Sends it back into his own zone. Under 5 to go. First half. Boussier gets it again. Behind the back pass. Trying to connect with Alicki. Alicki gets it from Butterfield. Now Alicki through the skate to Butterfield. Alicki moving in. Wrist shot. Score! Goes short side on Fagnan. And New Haven's on the board. It's 2-1 here in game 3.
Fagnan's down there shaking his head. I really think he wants a do-over on that one.
Yeah, watch a nice move here on Butterfield. And Alicki moves in, goes short side. I think he caught Fagnan leading to the left a little bit. You can see Fagnan coming back to his right. Might have been cheating for the pass.
Parking spiders.
Yeah, Jacobellis with a steal. 2-1 now, our score. Vasilak moving in, shot and a save by Borelli.
Am I the only one that wants to sing Jacobellis? Jacobellis? Jacobellis, Jacobellis, Jacobellis.
We get a little punchy up here in the studio. Miller plays it behind his own net to Penna, but I wonder if by him, Vasilak for New England. Vasilak plays it all the way back in his own zone. Jacobellis, have to be careful there. He's standing in front of his own net. Didn't want to direct that in. Looked like he was kind of really nonchalant on that play.
Yeah, that's something, especially if you're Fagnan, you don't want to see a turnover right there.
And now we have a turnover. Moving in is New Haven. Joseph moving in. Joseph goes behind that. Dishing it in front. Penna swooped in, but Jacobellis got there ahead of the play. Jacobellis now trying to get away from Penna. Jacobellis puts on the brakes. Leaves it for Vasilak. Vasilak moving in. Vasilak's got a lane. Goes to the front. Vasilak holds. Shoots. Saved by Borelli. Vasilak gets it back. Nicely back to the point to Salisbury. 3:31 to play. Salisbury fires it in. Going wide. Way behind the net. Covering. Is that a penalty? Oh, he has to play it, and he does. Goalie was completely behind the net. I don't know if they call that anymore, but he did move it. Now Miller moving in. Shot deflects. And goes out of play. Is that a penalty if the goalie's completely behind the goal line, behind the net, covering it up?
Has to have an extremity in the crease.
And that's an official ruling right there.
An extremity. Could you define extremity?
Arms, legs.
Arms, legs?
5 limbs.
Yep. Sticks don't count, right? It's got to be your body part. In the crease, you said?
Yep.
In the crease, okay.
Straight from the official himself.
And this guy would not lie to us.
Are you sure about that?
Shot from the point through a screen. And Fagnan picks it up.
Cops never lie. Fagnan hanging on strong down there.
Yep.
Protecting this 2-1 lead.
Yeah, after that short side goal. Comes back to the point. Shot hit a skater. Berube goes into the corner. Picked up by Barnes. Barnes sends it back to the point. Boussier with a drive. Goes wide on the stick side. Alicki behind the net. Man knocked over in front. That was Barnes. New England picks it up. Beaudet with it. Beaudet skating away from his man. Plays it behind the net to Berube. 2:42. And it's Berube now for New England. 2-1 our score. Skating hard now is Jared Allen. He dishes it over to Beaudet. Beaudet's pad has hit the skater Barnes. And Boussier for New Haven. Long pass up the center. Alicki couldn't get it. And Berube backhand pass now up the center. Beaudet now to Butterfield. Trevor with it. Trevor holds flip pass back to center, and it just has enough to get back to Allen ahead of Alicki. New England moving it in deep. Now Butterfield with it. Touch pass, shot, and it's score! What a touch pass by Butterfield on the play as he got the bouncing puck over to Beaudet, and Brian Beaudet jams it in past Borelli. It's 3-1 New England.
That's a big third goal right there from the New England Insanity. Ah, that was a perfect pass. Just a quick right over to the side. Bodette finishes the play off, and we have a 3-1 game.
Butterfield went to the net. He managed to knock the pass down and settle it and make a pass all at the same time. That's like 3 things. Salisbury can't get it. Moving in now is Gajur. Gajur moving in. Shot that was blocked by Yakabellis, who's been playing strong on the defense. Something Coach Ryder was trying to instill to his minor league teams this year.
Yeah, he said his biggest focus, though, is getting a lead and protecting that lead.
Yep. Harrison trying to get around Yakabellis. Yakabellis forced him wide. Pass in front to Gajur. And his shot was stopped. Gajur now to Penna. Penna right in front of his own bench. Penna nearly ran into Gajur. Penna still hanging on to the puck. Plays it to himself around Yakabellis. Shot that hit a stick of Salisbury, I believe it was. Now Salisbury and Penna battle. Penna rubs him out, boxing him out. They jam behind the net. The puck just sitting there. It's dug out now by the Fire Ants. But Yacobella's back there. Oh, and a big battle. Both guys going down. And that was Harrison and Yacobella's battling. And now Salisbury breaks 2-on-1 with Vazlet. Salisbury moving in. Salisbury to Vazlet. Vazlet had it hopped off of his stick as Gajur got back and chipped it away. Slow developing 2-on-1. Very slow.
A rare miss by Vazlet. He's had the hot hand this weekend.
He did. He's been playing well in this game. Looks like he took the pass, and just as he went to settle it down, Gajur got back on the defensive play. 25 seconds to go, first half. Vazlet now couldn't get there. Now he does. Still a chance. And a steal. Here comes Harrison the other way. He dished it. Harrison goes to the net. Shot to score! Gajur taking the shot with Harrison going to the net, providing some interference, and it's now 3-2.
Yeah, that was a tough one for Fagnan. Looked like he came out to play the angle, but Bajor just beat him. Bajor?
12 seconds to go, and it's now 3-2 as Fire Ants right back at him. Gajur now dished it off. Penna moving in. Penna shot saved by Fagnan. Looks behind him, but he's got it in his pad.
Soupy. It's the Soup Gajur.
Bajor?
On the draw, Harrison now. And the puck goes out of play.
So you think they came here for the fact
And the horn sounds. So after one half of play here in Game 3, winner moves on. New England 3, New Haven 2. We'll be back with second half action here in the Ratcast next.